You can now roll a barrel bomb across the plains of Monster Hunter Wilds and set a monster ablaze with such precision and grace that Monster Hunter Wilds has completely changed the entire gaming experience. I put over 1,000 hours into Monster Hunter Tri, hundreds across all of the 3DS games, and played the crap out of Monster Hunter World when it released, as the world finally discovered Monster Hunter, which before then felt like my own secret video game gem, and then everything changed. But everything's about to change once again. A lot has changed in the past, but Monster Hunter Wilds might have more changes to the formula than any new installment in the franchise. And after I tell you all about these 12 new gameplay features that completely change the entire hunting experience, I will then show you a bonus feature that you likely haven't seen in other videos. Like I said at the start of the video, you have complete freedom over the barrel bombs in Monster Hunter Wilds. Not only can you pick them up and roll them, but it seems like the physics plays a large role in their speed. Not only that, but they appear to explode on impact, so you can use them to trigger existing barrel bombs or just roll them alongside your friends. Now for number 2, as a first for the series, crossplay is enabled. It will be available on all next-gen consoles and the PC. However, it doesn't appear as if cross-save will be supported. You cannot transfer your save data or progression across the different devices, so please make sure to get it on the device you want. However, unlike Monster Hunter World, it should release on all platforms at the same time. Next, you can now take 2 weapons with you into a hunt, but that's not all. Swapping between weapons while on the Sacred is basically instant, and we have seen a few fun ideas and strategies emerging, such as bringing ranged and melee weapons with you on a hunt, or even buffing your longsword with your own hunting horn. The best part is you can use ranged weapons while mounted, turning you into a mounted machine gunner if you enjoy the heavy or light bowgun. Now, feature number 4 has been quite controversial, as many don't like this massive change to the formula. Any hunter can now use any armor in the game. In the past, there was a specific visual appearance for male and female armors, even though they behaved quite the same. However, now you can equip either one. Now, as far as my own personal opinion, it's not like all the female armor are bikinis or something like that. And so more options for how you can customize your character is always a huge win. And I can't wait to test out many different fashion combinations. The benefit is you can have like a Barroth helmet and a Barroth chest plate for the male, and then your waist and legs can be the female variant. So you actually mix and match throughout the entirety of a single set or amongst different sets. It gives you so many more options depending on your personal preference and style. Now at number 5, there is a wide array of new UI updates and features, but here is one you probably missed. There is a new item picker option, so you can see all of your items and select one of them quickly, instead of having to scroll through the different options like in past games. Now you can also stick with the previous system as well, but this gives hunters more freedom in how they might want to play, especially in light of the Sacred's many advantages such as dodging attacks and getting you out of the way easily. Now, even though AI support hunters have always been available for those who love playing Monster Hunter alone, they do have some significant new benefits. Firstly, it appears as though an SOS flare will prioritize real players and then call support hunters if none are available. However, I do believe you can change the settings, making it purely non-human players if that's how you prefer to play. Now, more importantly, these companions are now way smarter. If you place traps, they will help lure monsters to them, and they will use the terrain and heal you at appropriate times as well. They will also take on specific roles, opting to be up front with the monster with something like a lance if you equip the bowgun and start taking it on from afar. At number 7, there is a brand new equipment called the Luring Pod, and it does what you might expect. It lures the monster to your position. But this mechanic takes on new meaning in Monster Hunter Wilds, as monsters fight each other far more often than they did before, interact with smaller monsters, and there are other ways to use the environment to your advantage while you're playing the game. Dragging a monster into a lightning storm might be the difference between winning or getting carted back to base. Now, for this next one, I hate to make you hungry, but the cooking in this game is nothing like we have ever seen before, and the director of the game even said one of his favorite changes coming to the series. Although some of the options and outcomes may feel similar, the animations and cutscenes are absolute next level. The Gamescom streams made me hungry just watching them, and you can see them cut ribs, cook steak, and even make some grilled fish. At number 9, the entire questing system has seen a major overhaul in Monster Hunter Wilds. Not only can you find, accept, and start quests right from the wilds themselves, but when you complete a quest, you can start another without returning to the base camp. On top of this, you can also see the additional rewards that will be dropped right from the map screen, and you can use that to decide on which monster to hunt next. Now, remember how I was talking about UI changes before? Well, this one is even more technical. In the quick select menu, you can now select a new option called optimal health recovery. This uses an item that is perfectly suited to the damage you have taken and prevents you from wasting mega potions during a fight. I could see myself using this more than even scrolling through different items. At number 11, bowguns seem to have changed quite a bit in the ways ammunition is used in the game. Firstly, normal, spread, and pierce ammo are infinite now, and actually depend on the different bowgun parts you equip. However, you cannot unload them infinitely. They are actually on a gauge with a set cooldown, like many other things in the game and other things that have been changed for Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, I must also admit, they look awesome when you're firing them. But not everything has changed regarding bowguns. Specialist ammos, such as sleep and paralysis, still need to be crafted and have limited uses just like before, but many of the other pure damage ammunition is unlimited, and its level and type is dependent on the specific bowgun you have crafted. Before we move on to the bonus feature, here is feature number 12. Your character actually talks during cutscenes now.
Take these two while you're at it. I'm sure you'll find them useful. Got it.
The days of dead silence from yourself is over, and you're now truly a part of the action. Now, all those features are well and good, but the team has said they are improving production value across the board. One major way they are doing this is actually with monster mounting, which has changed a little bit from previous generations and games. When mounted, you can now perform 3 different attacks: a light attack, heavy attack, and special attack. The light and heavy attacks will also wound the monster, which is a feature we'll talk about in a different video. Each weapon also has a unique finisher move when you trigger the special attack to knock over the monster, and these look incredible. The game is more cinematic and feels more like a cutscene than it ever has before. Now, I have many more videos just like this one coming and more, so if you love hunting or capturing creatures, please subscribe for more. If you haven't yet, don't forget to check out my video all about how Monster Hunter Wilds will be the next Palworld.